We go to Denton J. Quick Field on the campus of Sussex Tech, and Lenape is driving deep in Mustang territory, and it's Rylan Pangborn of Lenape Valley with the keeper, taking it 14 yards all the way to the Sussex Tech 16-yard line. Then 2 plays later, it's Dom LaBelle taking it in from 3 yards out to make it 7-0 Lenape Valley early in the first quarter. And it's Dom LaBelle again, this time bouncing it around the outside, making Tech defenders miss before being driven out all the way down to the Sussex Tech 16-yard line. Lenape Valley's Rylan Pangborn would throw it the final 16 yards as he finds James Fluke open in the flat as he would make a tackle to miss and dive into the end zone for the touchdown to make it 14-0 Lenape late in the first quarter. Alright, second quarter now, and Sussex Tech is looking to get on the board, and it's Kyle Bergman on the carry, but the ball is stripped, picked up by Dom LaBelle, and returns to the final 35 yards for the scoop and score, and it's now 21-0 Lenape early in the second quarter. Alright, it's Lenape back on offense again, and it's Rylan Pangborn, this time finding Fred Charnegal, and this would go for 65 yards to the house, and Lenape has a commanding 28-0 lead midway through the second. Sussex Tech gets the ball back again, looking for some offense, and on the 4th and 5, it's Shyam Outland with the big run down the sideline to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive for the Mustangs. And Sussex Tech would finally get on the board here as it's Shyam Outland bouncing it to the outside, and he'll take it 45 yards to the house to make it 28-6 Lenape Valley after a missed PAT. And it's new quarterback Zach Cronenfeld for Lenape Valley showing off the arm and hitting Tyler Shaw in stride for the 30-yard touchdown to make it 35-6 Lenape at the half. Third quarter now, and on the opening kickoff of the second half, it's Dan Lewis for Sussex Tech showing off his skills here as he returns the opening kickoff 41 yards into Lenape Valley territory at the 45-yard line. Then on the very next play, it's Kyle Bergman busting it right up the middle for 35 yards, setting up first and goal in the Lenape Valley 10. And that would set up this 1-yard touchdown run by Kyle Bergman for Sussex Tech to make it 35-12. Lenape leads after a failed 2-point conversion. Lenape would get their final score of the day here as new quarterback John Castle would give it to Brian Rodriguez, and he would take it in from 4 yards out, and Lenape would go on to win 41-18. And let's go down to the field for post-game reaction.
It was a good win. We came out hard. We had a good week of practice. We did some changes. We improved on our offense. We made some changes to our defense, and we just came out and we played hard. We played the way Lenape Valley should play.
I think we did some nice things offensively and defensively. We had some good blocking up front. I mean, we got Conrad leading at center, Vaughn at tackle, Linder at tackle. We got Dulio at guard. All those guys were working really hard all week of practice, making sure they're getting their blocks. And they just pursued, and they did really well.
Last week was a tough loss for me. I was mad all week long. I think the whole team was. We had to get more pumped up. Everyone started doing their job more, and then we came out and won today, which is a big win for us.
You know, the kids played, we practice better, and for us that's the whole key. Last week we just made so many mental mistakes, you know, starting on defense, and I thought the kids, you know, did a good job, and like Michael said, you know, led by the seniors, and you know, we got to step it up. I mean, the next, you know, Kittatinny's a fine team. Saw them last night. I'll tell you, the Kittatinny-Newton game last night was as good a high school game as you'd want to see, right down to the end. Good, solid play on both sides. Great rivalry between those guys. So, you know, we still have to take our games. Got to come up a little more. You know, I think we got to do a little better job running the football. And, you know, Kittatinny, that's their trademark, man. They're running the football this year. So, yeah, we got to do what we can. And we need a better week of practice than we had this week. You know, and then this week was good, but it's got to be better.
Lenape Valley coming on the road to Sussex Tech, getting the win after what wasn't a Lenape Valley performance last week against Jefferson.
Absolutely. Coach was on us all week. We got to get up there, get down fast. We changed the way we run our plays during practice so it's a lot faster, and we showed it during the game. We got in there quick, and we got the job done. We were able to get out early.
I think, you know, we were all a little embarrassed by the way we played last week. I mean, we gave up 12 plays of 15 yards or better. I mean, that's not us, you know, and you got to give credit to Jefferson, but we really we didn't play well, and it starts with the head coach.
Don Simone and his defense tightened up a lot of things from last week, shoring up the run defense and only giving up 12 points on the board this afternoon.
Our defense, we made some changes to it. We moved to a 4-4 and just to try it out, and it worked well for us, as you could tell. And Don made a nice play on defense, really stripped the ball and took it to the house.
Dominic LaBelle led the way for Lenape Valley with 2 touchdowns, 1 scoop and score on defense, and he took one to the house on the ground.
Dominic's a good player. He's their third brother that played for us. So
Yeah.
there's been a ton of LaBelles over the years. One of the great athletic families in our school. So it's there's one more after him. So we're excited about that.
Folks, who would have saw this one coming? Lenape Valley and Kittatinny locking horns for what should be a fantastic battle over at Romer Field to Kittatinny. Kittatinny 3-0. Lenape Valley coming in 2-1. Should be a great Freedom Division matchup.
I think we will expect to see the same things we saw this week. Good, hard game, and little in the air, little on the ground, change it up a bit. It was really a good game, but we got to move forward.
We're going to have a great week of practice. That's the first thing. We're going to get back at it on Monday. Make sure everyone knows their assignments. We're going to watch some film. Making sure everybody's making their blocks, tackling really well all week. And I think we're going to come out with a victory on Saturday.
I think we got to look and see, first of all, exactly what. I mean, they do so many things well, so you're not going to be able to defend it all. So we're going to have to, figure out a base plan, and I think just go with that with the kids.